And incidentally, just in case you wonder who it is in the background, I'll just tip sideways. David Manning. David, of course, does our tote calls, etc. on the 3DB, and he's having afternoon tea at the moment. It's lovely too, the scones, I can tell you. Anyway, it's David with a special monitor here, along with the other boys at times, that keep you up to date on the 3DB with all the tote fluctuations and what have you. Right now, we're going to try and find a winner of this hour. The field is set for the first event, the Moanin Nursery. They're settling in the stalls. Tended in with curves, light, racing, and they've jumped pretty well too, and Reputable Miss well away with curves, showing a lot of speed as they settle down with Space Watch. Pop and Paw moving through on the inside, and Celsi Lass has gone up to make a line of 5 from Flipmar, Just Magical, then came Endowed, Fiery Cinders. Inchidoni is at the head of the others, followed by Kawarau Gorge, and then came Royal Tease, Kinetic, and last of all Morican. At the 600, a great battle. Celsi Lass on the inside might be just the leader from curves, out 3 deep, now going up to tackle it for the lead. They were followed by Reputable Miss, caught wide, and a length and a half. Pop and Paw moving through on the inside of Space Watch, and then came Endowed at the head of the others. Into the straight they race now, and over on the inside, Celsi Lass and Curves are together. They straighten 2 lengths to Pop and Paw, Inchidoni, then Reputable Miss the outside. Curves and Celsi Lass both under the whip, with Inchidoni going for the rails run. It's Inchidoni racing up the tackle. The leaders, Celsi Lass, and on the outside, Curves. Inchidoni has taken the lead with 100 to go, and Inchidoni's coming away to win it brilliantly by 2 lengths. Second placing came Celsi Lass, third Curves, then Pop and Paw, Space Watch, Fiery Cinders, Kawarau Gorge. They were followed by Curves on the outside, and Reputable Miss further back in the field with Flipmar and Endowed, and back towards the rear of the field, Just Magical and Kinetic, and Morican in front of them. Well, official placings for the first race in the program, the Moanin Nursery, number 6, Inchidoni first, ridden by M. Barlow. Well, Jenny Chapman has tipped that as an each way for the ladies to all those ladies watching the Channel 7 telecast today, and it's going to start at over 100 to 1. Well, there you are. There's a good one for a start. Endowed has lost its rider, and it's pulling up just after the turn out of the straight. Number 6, Inchidoni, M. Barlow first. Number 13, Celsi Lass, W. Berry was second. And number 2, Curved, ridden by D. Gauchi, was third. 6, 13 and 2 in the first event, the Moanin Nursery. Quinella has paid $234.45, $234.45. The trifecta, $2,938.15. $2,938.15, the trifecta. Well, there's a big result for punters, and a big result for the girls who take notice of Jenny Chapman. There she is going down there. I hope she's going down to the microphone. I'm sure we'd all like to congratulate her.
My years in tipping on radio and newspapers and on television, I can't recall ever anyone tipping a 180 to 1 winner. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Keith. I'm so excited. I haven't stopped shaking. She won so well too.
Well, she was never going to lose.
That's right. It's terrific.
Jenny, before the race, I think the words I used to viewers was almost to apologise for taking so long to talk about a horse that was at odds of 100 to 1 or better. Gee, I hope someone listened. I wished I had.
Didn't you back up?
Not a cent.
Oh, Keith, I went through it. We spent about 5 minutes on it.
But I know, and you told us that you had $1 each way.
That's all I had, though, unfortunately. But never mind, it paid $181. I hope some of the girls backed it.
Well, I hope so too, and the fact that you've backed it, Jen, don't leave my side for the rest of the day, because I've got to have to talk to you about that little matter of your collect there.
Right, okay then, Keith.
I hope there's some more to come.
Well, I've got a few more tipped out here, and a few with a few odds as well. To be nice if we can get a bit more money for the girls today too.
Well, Jen, if you don't get another one for the day, we're certainly going to forgive you, because that was the best tipping performance I've ever seen.
In fact, I might even stop betting now after that one.
I would too.
Straight run of about 600 or 700 metres. Lights on and away they go. And over near the inside, Beach Gown might have been a fraction slow. Stockwell Lass away well with Water Show, and Ming Princess showing a lot of speed. Bit of Grace is just up behind the leaders with Vain Princess and Musical Sculptor going towards the leaders. Now Beach Gown's about 3 lengths away next, and then Brugalino followed by Right Card and Penitent Lady. Musical Sculptor the leader at the 800, 3 parts to Stockwell Lass, being held up a little today. A length further back, Water Show, followed by Carb on the inside of Vain Princess Princess and Miss Calamas. Then 2 lengths Min Princess, a length Bit of Grace, followed by Beach Gown, and then came further back Credit Card, a long gap Brugalino, Penitent Lady and Right Step. On the turn, 500 out, Musical Sculpt for the leader, only about a half length to Stockwell Lass, going up the challenge on the corner. Going 3 deep now, Water Show, 2 to Miss Calamas, Vain Princesses, hard ridden, and then Bit of Grace and Beach Ground a long way back. Stockwell Lass careered to the lead on the turn, shot a length and a half to Water Show, out after it now from Musical Sculptor. Vain Princess I don't think can win. Then Miss Calamas down the outside and Beach Gown's hopeless. Water Show got to Stockwell Lass at the 100-metre mark, put its head in front. It's Water Show just in front of Stockwell Lass as they get near the line, and Brugalino coming from the clouds. But Water Show's going to win at a half length. Stockwell Lass, Brugalino third from Miss Calamas, Beach Gown. Then Bit of Grace followed by Penitent Lady, Ming Princess, then Credit Card. Well back Musical Sculptor, Vain Princess was among the tail enders as they went over the line, and Right Step was last and Carb second last. Official placings for the Wiggle Handicap. Number 7 is the winner, Water Show, ridden by R. Dawkins. Number 7, Water Show, R. Dawkins was first. Number 2 is second, Stockwell Lass, ridden by D. Brereton. And number 6 is third, Brugalino, ridden by P. Merton. 7, 2 and 6.
The extra double, the winner number 7, Water Show, paid $13.75 the win, $4.25 the place. Second 2, Stockwell Lass, heavily backed in the ring, $1.25 the place. And 6, Brawlino, $2.85. The Quinella for 2 and 7 paid $67.95. And the trifecta, another big one, $2,266.10. The numbers 7, 2 and 6.
Starter waiting for them to settle well. Looking a better line, the lights, away they go. And over near the outside of the field, Hop Market first to get going with Special Papa Trustaceous. A Pine Trust is away well, quickly racing up to the leaders with Mongo. Lord Mornington driving through along the rails from Crillon Vont, and then Galaxy Fleet, Mr. Moe, followed further back Trustaceous. Next Something Stunning, and then those in favour, Blessed Way well back with Dardanelles, a long gap the Star Regent, Tampico, Trauma, and Lilydale Boy tailed right off. On the corner now, and Lord Mornington and Opine Trust, the 2 favourites together, about 2 lengths to Hop Market. A length further back, Special Papa, and then came Crulon Vont at the head of the others. Lord Mornington and Opine Trust made the turn together. Opine Trust might be going a bit better. 3 lengths to Hop Market, Crulon Vont. Then followed Mongo at the head of the others from Mr. Moe. He's had to go for the whip on Opine Trust. Lord Mornington fights back, puts its head in front on the inside. Lord Mornington the leader. Oh, Opine Trust has gone in behind it badly, and Lord Mornington comes away to win by a little over 2 lengths to Opine Trust. Flying home Mr. Moe third from Hop Market. Then Galaxy Fleet, Something Stunning, Crulon Vont, Dardanelles, and then those in favour, Blessed Way, Mongo. Further back, Special Papa, Star Regent, and towards the rear of the field, Something Stunning, or Tampico Trauma, and last home is Lilydale Boy. And for Adelaide punters, would you please note that all races in clear today in South Australia are back 15 minutes, all races back 15 minutes. Winner of the Gwyn Nursery, number 9, Lord Mornington, ridden by G. Willits. Number 9, Lord Mornington, G. Willits first. Number 12, Opine Trust, D. Gauchi was second. And we're just standing by for third. There it is now, number 11, Mr. Moe, ridden by Mark Riley, was third. 9, 12 and 11. Year-old race over there, wild scampers, aren't they? And of course, races are won and lost at the start of the event. So let's have a look again at this race, and we'll see once again about the 200-metre mark how Opine Trust suddenly ducks in very badly, although Lord Mornington had it beaten at the time. This is the replay of the third. Result of the previous race with correct weight up. Number 9, Lord Mornington, 15... sorry, I can't give you the price. $2 to win, 80 to place. It was second favourite. Favourite was second, Opine Trust, 75, and third, number 11, Mr. Moe, one of the bolters, $4.85. Quinella, $2.05, trifecta, $159.90. And the man on board, the winner, of course, was Gary Willits, one of our really specialist top race riders. And Gary's down in the mounting yard now with Keith and Roy. The field is set, light is on. Away they go. Well, Phoenix Rising knuckled on the inside, didn't lose any ground. Make Me Famous away well with Colour Page and also Show Glen. Then Night Eye from Butternut. Top Banner out wide are now working around them rather quickly from Under Oath, Eve's Risk and Peckham a Guess. Heading up past the 1800 now, and Night Eye has gone to the lead on the outside from Make Me Famous, and Top Banner joining them, and still there Phoenix Rising. It's now a line of 4. 2 lengths away Show Glen, tucked in on the inside of Colour Page. 2 lengths to Butternut. 2.5 lengths Under Oath and Peckham a Guess, and a length to Eve's Risk. Going to the 1400, Top Banner now got to the lead and was 1.5 lengths to Make Me Famous second. Night Eye 1.5 lengths third from Phoenix Rising. 1/2 to Colour Page and 1/2 on the inside of its Show Glen, keeping Colour Page 3 deep. Butternut is in on the rails. 2 lengths to Under Oath, Eve's Risk and Peckham a Guess. On top of the hill at the 1200, Top Banner out about 4 lengths now to Make Me Famous. 1 length Night Eye. He's off on Colour Page. He's still caught 3 deep, but now boots up to be second. Night Eye is now 4th from Phoenix Rising the rails. The leader slackens. 1 length Show Glen. Butternut niggled up on the inside. 2 to Under Oath, Eve's Risk and Peckham a Guess. They slow up at the 1000, where the leader over on the inside now is still Top Banner. Colour Page pushed 3 deep by Make Me Famous, has joined them. 1 length to Show Glen. Phoenix Rising tucked on the fence from Night Eye, and 1.5 lengths Under Oath going forward. Butternut is struggling from Eve's Risk and Peckham a Guess. Down to the 600, Top Banner and neck to Colour Page. 1 length away now, Show Glen letting go. Make Me Famous is gone. Phoenix Rising hanging on the inside, and Under Oath gradually going forward, dropping out Night Eye and then Peckham a Guess. On the turn 500 out, Top Banner just in front of Colour Page. He's hard at work on Colour Page. Show Glen the outside. Phoenix Rising trying to get through from Under Oath. Show Glen on the outside quickly went up to hit the front. 200 to go now. Show Glen the leader from Under Oath out after it. Colour Page fighting back. Under Oath coming home the better. Drew level with Show Glen. Under Oath took the lead from Show Glen and Colour Page, and Under Oath coming away. It was the patient ride of the race, and it's going to win Under Oath. 1 length to Show Glen, 1/2 length to Colour Page third, 2 lengths to Peckham a Guess, Phoenix Rising, Top Banner, Night Eye. Long gap to Make Me Famous, Butternut and Eve's Risk is last. Official placings for the Kunji Handicap, the 4th event on the program. Number 9 is the winner, Under Oath, ridden by D. Gauchi. Number 9, Under Oath. D. Gauchi was first. Number 8, Show Glen. K. Forrester second. And number 1, Colour Page, ridden by J. Cassidy, was third. 9, 8 and 1. And Gauchi sat back, let them all have a crack at one another, and then he came with a sustained run to win. Colour Page, a lot of use was made of it. It was trapped 3 deep in the early stages, and Cassidy elected to boot up, going up over the hill and run around them into second place, and then disputed the lead from there on. He was, Make Me Famous came out and pushed him 3 wide again. So there were a lot of excuses for Colour Page, and Show Glen. I suppose Forrester was mainly concentrating on Colour Page. He got up to its girth coming round the home turn, and it was left a sitting shot then for Under Oath. Phoenix Rising failed to stay the journey today, so did Top Banner. Peckham a Guess did make up a lot of ground, and Make Me Famous found them over this shorter distance just a little too good for him. And Night Eye was up there for a while, but it very quickly retired from the fold. Handicap for the Norman Robinson Stakes. The field settling in the stalls. Light goes on, racing. I'm a Red Man might have missed it a 1/2 length, and Mrs. Beaton was quickly away from Solar Aspect, Born to be Queen, Metric Turmoil. Sir Lustrious going quickly round the outside, and Crown Jet making ground from Dexterous, and then Rain Fast. Next Unquestioned, followed by I'm a Red Man, Metric Turmoil being eased back well into the field from Tristram's Edition and Hippity Hop. Going past the 1700, Sir Lustrious is in front, about a length Mrs. Beaton, 1.5 lengths Crown Jet, 1 to Solar Aspect, 1 to Rain Fast, then 1/2 to Born to be Queen on the rails, 1 length Dexterous from Metric Turmoil on the inside of I'm a Red Man. Unquestioned is 3 deep, 1.5 lengths Tristram's Edition, and 2 lengths to Hippity Hop. Sir Lustrious led past the 1300, out about 2.5 lengths now to Mrs. Beaton. 2 lengths further back Crown Jet, 1 length to Rain Fast outside Solar Aspect, 1.5 lengths Born to be Queen in on the inside of Dexterous. 2 lengths to Unquestioned, still 3 deep around I'm a Red Man and Metric Turmoil, a couple of lengths to Tristram's Edition, and last Hippity Hop. 1,000 out down the side, and Illustrious about a length now to Mrs. Beaton. 1 to Crown Jet. The leader slows up a bit. A half to Solar Aspect. 1 to Rain Fast. Born to be Queen looking for a run. Unquestioned making ground, but has never been on the track. In the centre is Dexterous. A length now to Tristram's Edition, trying to be eased off the fence. Hippity Hop going around them from last, and then Metric Turmoil and I'm a Red Man. Past the 800, and Sir Illustrious joined by Crown Jet about a length in front of Mrs. Beaton. Solar Aspect tucked in on the fence from Rain Fast. Born to be Queen going okay, badly needing a run from Dexterous. Unquestioned on the outside, a length then to Hippity Hop and Sir Tristram's Edition letting go. Then I'm a Red Man and tailed off Metric Turmoil. All they're packed up on the corner, about to swing. Illustrious just in front of Mrs. Beaton. Rain Fast. Trying to get out is Crown Jet, and Born to be Queen getting a run on the inside. Wider out Unquestioned, and Dexterous bullocking his way through, followed further back Tristram's Edition. Born to be Queen with a beautiful run. Quinton shoots it to the lead now at the 200. From in second place, Sir Illustrious battling back. Sir Illustrious coming at Born to be Queen, but Born to be Queen's going on to win. 3 parts of a length to Sir Illustrious, a half length Rain first, third from Unquestioned. Then Dexterous, Tristram's Edition, Crown Jet, Mrs. Beaton, Hippity Hop. With those horses further back in the field was I'm a Red Man, and they were followed by Solar Aspect, and Metric Turmoil was a long last. Official placings in the 5th event, the Norman Robinson Stakes. A beautiful ride by Sydney's champion jockey Ron Quinton to score on number 7, Born to be Queen. Number 7, Born to be Queen, R. Quinton first. Number 5, Sir Illustrious. D. Gauchi second. And number 8, Rain Fast, ridden by L. Dittman third. 7, 5 and 8.
And Born to be Queen paid $3.10 and $1.40. Second, 5, Sir Illustrious, $1.10. And third, 8, Rain Fast, $2.20. The Quinella, $7.05. And the Trifecta, $208.85.
Near the inside, Yorick was one of the first to get going with Dynamic Dancer and Chargé de Fer and Arbitral showing speed. Taj Quillo going up quickly towards the leaders out wide, and they're followed by Hypertension. Next is Devour, and behind them Ice Scotch. Trapped very wide is Tavros with Zimmer. Then Regal Officer further back in the field with Cuban Mahogany and Semantic, and tailed off Lord Martinique. Going towards the 1,000, and the leader Arbitral, 3/4 of a length to Mascot. A length then to Zimmer going round the outside quickly from Dynamic Dancer. Taj Quillo is in the centre from Hypertension, and then came Iced Scotch and Mighty Amigo. They were followed by Chargé de Fer. Round the outside goes Tavros. Next is Regal Officer. Further back in the field is Devour. Yorick's dropped right out of the race from Semantic, and then Cuban Mahogany and Lord Martinique. 600 out near the turn. Arbitral, 3 parts to Zimmer, and they were followed then by Mascot with the run of the race. There's Tavros, although wide, making ground rapidly, just trying to get out behind those horses. Ice Scotch. Regal Officer to the outside as they swing for home. The leader Arbitral into the straight from Tavros. Mascot trying to get out behind them from Ice Scotch. They were followed by Yorick starting to come home well now, and behind them Semantic and Dynamic Dancer. 300 out, Tavros the leader, but Yorick's grabbing him quickly, and Mascot's getting a run near the rails. It's Yorick and Mascot now going to the lead. Yorick put his head in front of Tavros and Mascot. Coming home well, Chargé de Fer. Yorick and Tavros go to it together, and Tavros has fought back on the inside and won at a half head to Yorick. A head away third, Chargé de Fer. Mascot every chance.
Well, a short half-head victory there in the photo finish to Tavros over Yorick, and we have a look now at the TAB double approximates. First leg winner was number 7, Born to be Queen. In the second leg, 7, Born to be Queen with number 1, Anchora, to pay $20.55, scratch 2. 3, Galactic Star, $102.60. 4, Longwood Lad, $202.25. 5, Noble Falcon, $255.55. 6, Wholesale Boom, $49.30. 7, Afghan's Idol, $184. 8, The Vagrant, $46.90. 9, Tilapia, $69.70. 10, Alcoran, $43.95. 11, Sapphire Lad, $13.15. 12, Gold Pirate, $422.05. 13, Gold Deck, $65.10. 14, Tristolite, $258.20. 15, Emulus, $86.90. 16 Highboard, $177.30. 17 Howling Success, $40.85. And 18 Royal Amondo, $146.65.
Well, he had a mishap, and I'll tell you about that in a moment as we check the totes now for race 6. 10 Tavros paying $8.85 the win, $2.50 the place. 5 Yorick on 110. 7 Charged Affairs, $1.65. The Cornella, 5 and 10 paid $33.85, and the trifecta 10, 5, 7, $582.85. This is
well, now lights on, ready, away they go. On the inside, Gold Deck was away very quickly. Sapphire Lad began well, and Highboard showing speed from Galactic Star up with the leaders early with Tilapia. They were followed by El Coran dropping quickly through the field. Anchor moving up fast, and they're followed by Tristolite, and then Wholesale Boom from Longwood Lad and Emulous. And back behind those horses then is the Vagrant towards the rear with Gold Pirate and Afghan's Idol. Sapphire Lad in front over the hill, 1,200 to go, a half length to Highboard, a length to Tilapia and Wholesale Boom, 1 to Anchor. They were followed closely by Tristolite on the inside of Longwood Lad in that pack of horses with Royal Amondo. Then Galactic Star, Gold Deck and El Coran. About 2 lengths further back then came Noble Falcon. It was followed by Emulous and the Vagrant moving round the outside from Howling Success, Gold Pirate and Afghan's Idol. At the 800, Sapphire Lad on the inside is just the leader. Wholesale Boom's gone up to him on the outside, and Galactic and Highboard. A length Longwood Lad followed by Tilapia. Anchor is in the centre. A length to El Coran on the outside followed by Gold Deck. Then Galactic Star, the Vagrant goes round the outside, and they're followed by Noble Falcon and Howling Success. On the turn, 500 out, Sapphire Lad the inside. Highboard, here's El Coran letting go 4 deep, and Wholesale Boom. Longwood Lad is there. Here's a battle round the turn, and then the Vagrant wider out from Longwood Lad. El Coran the outside. The New Zealanders gone to the lead as they straighten up now with Wholesale Boom. Sapphire Lad's fighting back on the inside from Highboard, and then came the Vagrant. It's El Coran just the leader from Wholesale Boom with 100 to go. El Coran and Wholesale Boom fighting back strongly on the inside. El Coran just in front as they get to the line, and El Coran won it. A nose to Wholesale Boom. 3 lengths away third, the Vagrant from Gold Deck and Afghan's Idol, followed by Sapphire Lad, Emulous, Galactic Star, Howling Success. Then Tilapia, who was further back in the field from Anchor, Highboard, Longwood Lad, Royal Amondo, Gold Pirate, Noble Falcon and Tristolite. Official placings for the William Clark Welter. The judges call for the photo to separate El Coran on the outside from Wholesale Boom and the Vagrant to get 3rd placing. Desperate run down the straight, and El Coran, the New Zealander, desperately ridden to the line, has just won the money. You'll find in the photo. Phillips riding him hard, and the New Zealander's just beaten Wholesale Boom by a long pimple, and probably the Vagrant's got up to run 3rd.
$2 even the place. 2nd, 6 Wholesale Boom, $1.95. 3rd, 8 the Vagrant, $2 even. The Cornella, 6 and 10 paid $36.50. The trifecta, $611.95. The Daily Double, 7 Born to be Queen and 10 El Coran. The subs 5 and 11 paid $43.95. And the quadrella today was a good one, 9799. 3 nines got into the combination there, and the dividend, $1,034.15. Well, this...
Lights on. Away they go. Caught them in a pretty good line. Bev Rose and Serrate and Wing Keel among the first to get going from Ras Dancer and Little Libby, Tutu Tootsie the outside from Portray. Then Norgwin missed going round the outside with Star Trist and Kahuna Girl, Daily Spirit it is, then Fendillion. They were followed then behind those horses Brazen Slipper, Crepe Princess well back in the field with Credenza getting back there, and Montelba second last and last Belly Dance. Passing the 1,000-metre mark, a great battle for the lead, Serrate, and on the inside Bev Rose are vying for the lead at this stage. Nothing much between them, and Little Libby's up there 3 deep. 2 lengths to Ras Dancer and Wing Keel. They're both getting the run of the race. 2 lengths to Tutu Tootsie Portray. Then Norgwin missed, followed by Fendillion, Star Trist, further back Kahuna Girl, and then Daily Spirit, Brazen Slipper, and Montelba back near the rear of the field with Valley Dance. On the turn, 500 out, Little Libby, a narrow leader from Serrate. On the outside, Ras Dancer taken off the fence, and Wing Keel going with it, the fancied ones. Tutu Tootsie moving up behind them. Then Norgwin missed, and Portray. Rest Dancer and Wingkeel tackling Little Libby as they straighten for home. Tootsie trying to get out. Wingkeel didn't make the turn well. Rest Dancer got away from it and took the lead from Little Libby. Then Wingkeel followed by Tootsie, Portray and wider out Daily Spirit, but Rest Dancer broke clear. Portray starting to come home at 100 mile an hour. The grey Portray races to Rest Dancer and Portray wins it. Rest Dancer or Mont Elba out wide. He's eased Rest Dancer, I don't know. Out wide on the track, Mont Elba and Daily Spirit got up in a close photo with Rest Dancer on the fence for the Miners. Just behind those horses, Tootsie, Norgwyn missed, Little Libby, Wingkeel, then came Valley Dance. Wider out, Brazen Slippers. Further back in the field then was Kahuna Girl with Findillion, and Crepe Princess, Credenza and Bevrose dropped right out of it. Official placings for the final event. Number 15 is the winner. Number 15, Portray, ridden by R. Heffernan first. It's a photo for the minor placings, and it's a very interesting one, with Rest Dancer over on the inside and Daily Spirit out wide. Probably Mont Elba out wide has got second, and I wouldn't like to pick third between Daily Spirit and Rest Dancer. And oh, he's going to be in some trouble, the boy there, I would say, on Rest Dancer. He's thrown second place away. Number 13 has run second. Mont Elba, ridden by P. Alderman. And number 1 has got third, Rest Dancer, ridden by L. Morn. So it's 15, 3 and 1 in the final event on the programme. And the winner of the race, Portray, 15, 13, 1. 15, 13, 1 the placings. Portray first, Mont Elba second, and Rest Dancer third. Portray came home like the wind. Rest Dancer looked to have the race well won when its weight caught up with it. And Portray has flashed home to score, and it's going to pay $7 the win, $2.25 a place. Mont Elba, a phenomenal run from second last, $1.50, and Rest Dancer has run third at $1, and Daily Spirit has just missed the place on the outside. Wingkeel, very disappointing. It raced with Rest Dancer all the way, but Rest Dancer left it behind at the top of the straight, and Wingkeel has run probably about 6th or 7th in the event, in the last on the programme, in which they've run 1:25.4 seconds for the journey. Candidates coming back to scale after the last race at Caulfield.
Last event, race number 8.
The winner of the final event on the programme
is going to pay $7
the Springtime Handicap, number 15, Portray.
13.
A grey mare 4-year-old by Imperial Prince from Dawning, raced by T.G. Hinton, B.A. Johnson and the estate of the late F.W. Johnson, trained by Jim Maloney at Epsom and ridden by R. Heffernan. Second placing to number 13, Mont Elba, P. Alderman, and third, number 1, Rest Dancer, L. Morn. Officially fourth was Daily Spirit, and fifth, Norgwyn Mist. $7 and $2.25. Second, 13, Mont Elba, $1.45. Third, Rest Dancer, $1. The unplaced favourite was Wingkeel. Quinella, $37.40. Trifecta, $451.85. Just as Rest Dancer, the top weight, looked like having the race won after they'd turned for home, the flying finish of the grey Portray with Robert Heffernan at his vigorous best claimed victory. Here's